Hi everyone, I'm Mary Henderson, and today I'm going to guide you through how TikTok was a welcome distraction from the mess that was and continues to be 2020, and how it helped bring simple, small joys to my life. I also apologize if you hear chickens cock-a-doodle-doodling. I live next to a chicken coop, and apparently they are very confused as to what time it is. I started out 2020 like I assume most of you did. I was surrounded by my family and my friends, and I was hopeful and maybe a little drunk. And even though I've never been great at keeping resolutions, I still decided to make a few for the new year. I wanted to be more productive in 2020. Maybe I would learn a new language, and I would finally learn more than 3 basic chords on the guitar. I would start running without wanting to die every single time, and I'd start opting for cleaner food choices instead of binging Chick-fil-A. Now, 10 months into 2020, I can pretty confidently say I haven't accomplished most of those things. And instead of being overly critical of myself like I normally would be, I've learned to accept it, because this year has been difficult, and a lot. And that's just to say the least. Not being able to leave the house, constantly worrying about my loved ones contracting COVID, watching the world seemingly fall apart, all during a very tough, draining, contentious, and important election, all felt a little overwhelming. So what did I do? I went for lots of walks. I took a few power naps, learned a few recipes, I watered my plants, watched some Netflix, and I finally caved in and downloaded TikTok. For my fellow older people, TikTok is an app filled with short videos, lasting only up to 1 minute. I'd seen it all over the internet and felt pretty indifferent about it for a while, because I assumed it was just a bunch of teenagers doing complicated synchronized dances that I lacked the patience and or coordination to learn. And I also thought, I'm probably too old for this, right? When I finally caved in and downloaded it, I found it was so much more than those things. There's truly something for everyone on this app, and it is such a great, silly, and simple distraction from the chaos. For those of you that are missing going out to your favorite restaurants and bars, there's Food and Drink TikTok, where you can learn to make amazing recipes at your own house. These videos are also oddly calming. Then there's Travel TikTok for everyone whose travel plans got put on hold or completely canceled this year. You can see and learn about places you've never even heard of, and you can add them to your post-lifted travel restriction plans. For me, TikTok has provided a daily necessary dose of cute animals and innocent babies, which definitely helps counteract the amount of angry, loud, old people we see on the news every day. And after months of feeling isolated from others, TikTok helped remind me how cool people really are. There is no shortage of talent, humor, kindness, and creativity when it comes to human beings, and I think we all need more reminders of that in our everyday lives. If nothing else, this app can just introduce you to things you might not get to see every day, like baby ducks with flower hats, or rescued foxes that sleep in people's beds, or a dog that learned to talk to its owners by pressing buttons, and a giant bathing snail. Like all good things, there's a word of caution for this. You can't let this app consume you. And I admittedly have spent too much time on the app in the past, as evidenced by my boyfriend absolutely trying my life and calling me out here. I've tried to cut back my usage since this. I know this is a simple and silly thing, especially compared to what some of your topics about life in 2020 might be. But TikTok did give me a little extra boost of serotonin, and maybe it can for you too. It offers a daily reminder to look for the simple joys in life, like this man who longboards while listening to Fleetwood Mac and drinking ocean spray has done. We can all learn something from him. During difficult, quote, unprecedented times, it's important to take some time for yourself to let yourself laugh, or just be distracted, or to try to learn a dance or a recipe. Life can be scary and hard, and there's no denying that, especially now. But there are little moments of joy, peace, and humor we can strive to find every single day. Thank you.